Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jason, and I have the privilege of being your onboard and ashore shopping host over the next 7 fun-filled days. Now, I like to start off and tell everybody a little bit about myself just before we do get started. So I'll start by telling you this. Since birth, since I was born into a household with 7 other siblings. I have 6 older sisters and 1 older brother. Now, my father, he was a minister. Okay, he's been a pastor my whole life. So he was always away with the flock. And my brother was old enough by the time I was born that he was already out of the house. So being the baby of 8, I was literally physically raised by my 6 older sisters and my mother. Define irony. A man raised by women is a shopping host. What that tells you is that I'm an expert at shopping, and I'm going to be here for you the entire cruise. So before we get started with the program, I want to tell you about one gemstone that's absolutely my favorite gemstone, not just because of the color, the trichloric color, and I'll tell you about that in a second, but it is my birthstone. In December, baby, you are now the birthstone. You have Tanzanite. Now, as we all know, Tanzanite comes from one place on the planet, and that is in Tanzania, Africa. Okay, now it was mined in the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro. For most of us that are avid cruisers, we've been on cruises before, we know, we've been hearing that Tanzanite is a generational gemstone, which means it has been found and will be exhausted in one human's lifetime. Now, some say, oh, we've been hearing that. However, I'm going to show you the tip and the trick that you'll know that this is coming to the very end of this very precious gemstone. When it was first found at the very foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro there in Tanzania, Africa, okay, we got those very deep, dark, rich purple colors, nice and dark. Almost you see blue in it, and then you see those flashes of fuchsia. Now that alone right there is the trichloric effect, as I like to call it, okay? But as it moves out, as those mines move out from the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro, okay, it gets really light. So you'll see these really light Tanzanite pieces, okay? And as they continue to move out, eventually they're going to be completely colorless, and it will be classified as something completely different, ending the era of Tanzanite. So what you want to look for when you're going for Tanzanite is those nice, deep, dark colors, okay, really rich purples. You want to get the biggest and the deepest, darkest colors you can find because, as I said, as they move out, they just get lighter in color. Now, I'm going to be covering a whole spectrum of different gemstones for you guys this cruise, so stay tuned. Whatever y'all choose to do, get out there, enjoy your day, and I'll see y'all around the ship. Let's get some shopping done.